Who do we got? We got Magnetic North Adventures. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you.
Being a content.
Sorry. Let me say hi to my cat before she demands me to say hi and sinks her claws into my legs. Preemptive. It's a preemptive hello. All right. We got anyone else in the chat? I was hit pretty hard this morning. I can only call it, guys. You know the physiological sigh that we do when. Hey Lee. Hey Max. Max, I was thinking about you this morning. How are you? North says so. Yogi. Hello Lee. North. You know the physiological sigh that we do. It's a quick breath compared to some of the other breaths that we do. Um, and we can call it an arresting breath, that it helps. It's meant for instant release. It's meant to let go so that maybe we could do some deeper work afterwards. So we do a physiological sigh. And then after we've stopped that anxiety, after we stop the fear, after we stop the panic, then we proceed with some deeper work, some deeper breath work. So I did not do the physiological side this morning, but I was hit with what I can only call a holy sigh. Maybe a metaphysical, physiological sigh that I mentioned yesterday several times, and I sent it to a friend. Um, just love, and everything will be okay. Just love, and everything will be okay. What came to me this morning through reading chapter 20 in A Course in Miracles, section 9. No, yeah, section 9. No, section section 4. I'm getting my Roman numerals messed up. I'm out of practice speaking Roman. It's been a while. It's been at least 6 lives ago. Let's see. Hey, Sissy. Nice to see you. Max says, good morning, Eric and chat. Hey, Daniel. Daniel says, morning, morning, my friend. So what? I really needed this morning. Not just this morning, I just needed it in life. Just a large amount of fear dissipated. Max, how was that for pronunciation, my friend? Max is one of my official Yoganese translators. He's able to translate what I misspeak into actual language that people can understand, but I think I handled that one okay. Hey, Danny. Danny says hi to everyone. Hey, Kurt. Kurt says, okay. Max says, I'll take it. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make it easier on you to keep your translator's job to the bare minimum. So let's dive in. This is section 4, entering the arc. Thank you, Kurt. We got a salute from Kurt. Salute back, my friend. So there's a lot to unpack in this. But I want to give a preamble. I never got right to the point, guys. Sometimes I don't even know what the point is, or that I know the point until I stumble across it. Max says, if you keep up, I'll be out of a job. Though you know I won't be able to keep it up. Sometime in this very conversation, I'm going to need your help I'm going to need some translation done. Those who choose freedom will experience only its results. That's not the great sigh that I'm talking about, but it's very important. Those who choose freedom. Freedom is found through seeing the innocence within another. Freedom is found in forgiveness. Not your traditional forgiveness, not the forgiveness that we were taught to believe in. That I will forgive because, I will forgive for, I will forgive when I'm ready. Let's see, free, 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 now, now, now. Yes. Their power is of God, and they will give it only to what God has given to share with them. So the choice is to imprison or to be in prison, for us and for others. If I hold you within the prison of sin, if I hold you in the prison of unforgiveness, then I'm holding myself in that prison. We forgive so that we can be forgiven. We give so that we can receive. I'm still not at the part that gave me that big, big holy sigh. I'll get there though. Hold on. This is the last. You may wonder how you can be at peace when, while you are in time, there's so much that must be done before the way of peace is open. Perhaps this seems impossible to you. But ask yourself if it is possible that God would have a plan for your salvation that does not work. There it is. This is when things began to hit home for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Indeed. You may wonder how you can be at peace when, while you are in time, there is so much that must be done before the way to peace is open. Perhaps it seems impossible to you, but ask yourself, is it possible that God would have a plan for your salvation? And of course, there's a plan for our salvation that does not work. Once you accept his plan as the one function that you would fulfill, we got one function: love. Love. That's it. There will be nothing else the Holy Spirit will not arrange for you without your effort. He will go before you, making straight your path and leaving in your way no stones to trip on and no obstacles to bar your way. Nothing you need will be denied you. Note that nothing you need. It doesn't say that which you think you need, that which you want, that which you believe is owed to you. It says that which you need. Not one seeming difficulty, but will melt away before you reach it. You need take thought for nothing, careless of everything except your only purpose that you would fulfill. Your only purpose to fulfill is love. We do that through forgiveness. Everything. Everything. Hey, Jace. Jace is driving. Be careful, Jace, and have a great day. So you got one purpose, guys. One mission. No matter what you think it is, you only have one. As that was given you, so would fulfillment be. God's guarantee will hold against all obstacles for it rests on certainty and not contingency. One more difficult word for Max, and I did it. Max, you're bringing me good luck today. It rests on you. And what can be more certain than a son of God or a daughter of God? The course is written in very masculine terms, but don't get hung up on language. Remember, the course itself says words about symbols of symbols. Twice removed. Jace says hi to all. That was just a big relief for me. A large amount, not all, but a large amount of fear just dropped away. And more importantly, the fear that remains, and of course that will come back. That's life, guys. As long as you are in and of an ego, and let's face it, we are until we are ready to shed the ego. Max says poop howdy. Jace, we haven't had a poop howdy in a while. Love and it will be okay. The meaning of that really hit hard this morning. Love and it will be okay. My only task. Your only task. There you go. Speaking of poop. Speaking of poop. We start the morning off with a happy poop. As I mentioned before, everyone should start the day off with a happy poop. Who wants to start the day off with an unhappy poop? That would just be ridiculous. All right, guys, we're going to talk for maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'll get ready to head outside. Maybe 10 more minutes. So what's been going on in your lives that might have been feeling like there was a bit of fear? Hey, Skits. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you do too, Skits. You know, have you guys been faced with something that you wonder what's going on? North says morning, Skits, as does Soul Stars. Whenever I forget my one task, which is to love, then some uncertainty, some insecurity, some fear creeps in, because the ego just doesn't know what to do. The ego doesn't know what anything is for. And yet the ego is always seeking to understand, and it is seeking to decide, this is for this is for that. This is for my good, this is not for my good. The ego is separating and judging. Sorry, my cat. And that's okay. That's the ego's job. It's the ego's task. But when we confuse ourselves solely for the ego, and we go through life dividing and dividing and dividing, we're stuck in that fear. When we give ourselves one simple job, forgive. Now, why forgive? Because when we forgive, we say, I want to see love instead of this. If you're not seeing love, if you're not seeing only love, if you're not experiencing only love, the task is to forgive so that we can see love. And it seems like such an impossible task, right? To only see love? Don't worry about it. That one task is enough. Just forgive. We could say forgiveness is synonymous with love. When we forgive, we're seeing with the eyes of love. When we love, everything's already forgiven. So even though I'm saying two things, remember Avidya Vedanta? Avidya means not two, because even to say one implies that there might be another. If you say one, then there's a two, then there's a three. Now we're going into multiplicity. Man, Max, I'm on a roll. I was going to say it again, but I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess up my streak. Hey, Empire. Empire says hello. So Advaita Vedanta says not two. Using more words to point out lack of words. Using more than one word to point out the nonsense of duality itself. Max is challenging me, putting it in the comment section so he knows I have to say it again. Multiplicity. I got it. I nailed it. Soulstar says, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for that. A little bit of Ho'opono. It's been a mainstay practice since I think 2008, 2009. Max says impressive. I don't know what's going on, Max. Why am I pronouncing these words correctly? I can't make any claim. No claim of ownership, Max. So that's where we find ourselves, guys. This was just a huge, huge moment of relaxation for me this morning. Sissy says, I'm getting it in. This is a great place to begin. Bars. So here's what I love. Thank you for the happy poop. Here's what I love. Here's what I love. Let's see. North says Yogi has focus today. I see that. I hope soon he sees the nature he seeks. Well, it's a funny thing. I haven't really been seeking anything in a long time. Nor do I wish to begin. Nor do I wish to begin seeking. I spent decades of my life as a seeker, looking for enlightenment through yoga practice, through Buddhism, touching upon other little esoteric topics here and there. Seeking keeps us trapped in the energy of seeking. Relaxing with the that sole purpose of forgiveness. But here's the thing. Sometime you reach that last couple of grasps of the ego, where the ego senses it's slipping away from the sole dominance of a thought system. Doesn't mean it doesn't reappear, doesn't mean you don't get caught back up into it, but it is no longer the sole dominance of the thought system. It's not the key teacher any longer. It's not the key teacher. It's still a teacher. We still choose it inadvertently, sometimes purposely so. Sometimes, man, the ego is just in such a need to be gratified that it feels like we do nothing but toss it a bone, so to speak. But we never really, truly head all the way back. Not once you catch a glimpse. The ease, the purpose of just loving. Just loving. Empire says, seems to be a couple peeps missing from chat today. Yeah, people come and go. Seeing the beaver, etc. is something else, though. That's the goal for today. Let's give it about 5 more minutes, and we'll go out and see if it's hanging around. Lee says, hope Cat and Jack is okay, not seen today. I have not seen her either. I hope she is too. It's been a while since I have not seen her do a live stream in the morning. It's been a while since she hasn't been in the chat. Hey, Susanna. Empire says, Mr. Sniper as well. You never know when a sniper might show up, though. Appreciate everyone who has shown up. Thank you, guys. So, man, I just love the fact that, that little simplicity has been given as a reminder. Just keep returning back to love. As Marianne Williamson's probably the seminal classic concerning A Course in Miracles, way back, I think in 93, 94, A Return to Love. Oh, I wanted to talk about Ho'oponopono. Thanks to Sissy. Lee says, Skid says, always eager to see the beaver. I am, as a matter of fact. Lee says, Yogi, we talk about forgiveness. Can we forgive a repeat persistent behavior? And that applies to our own behavior. Yes, not only can we have to. Hey, lady. But remember, forgiveness is, it's a way, it's an art form. It's a way of seeing the world that we wish to see. We're not excusing behavior. Forgiveness really has nothing to do with behavior. It has nothing to do with the things of the world. We're seeing past behavior to the innocence that lies beneath it. This is why the Course says, do not seek to change the world, but seek to change how you see the world. Everything is either a projection or an extension. And guilt and fear of the ego projects. Love extends. Love only extends, meaning love gives. The ego grasps. There's a difference. So when we have these persistent behaviors, persistent problems, ourselves and within others, that's just, it's bodily functions, it's ego function, it's mind thought function. It's not who we truly are. When we go deep within and we see beyond the behavior, now changes start to happen, true change. We're a little more relaxed. We're not caught up. We don't see someone as the product of the behavior. We see the innocence of that person who is stuck in a specific or particular behavior pattern. We don't confuse the person with behavior, including ourselves. We are not our behaviors. Behavior is just a thought system of the ego. Neither good nor bad, just something. If our own behaviors no longer serve us, simply bear witness to them and go within through that lens of awareness. And awareness, again, is just innocence. Through the lens of innocence, everything's already forgiven. In truth, there's nothing to forgive. Forgiveness is part of the illusion. But it's a useful tool. It's as Ramana Maharshi said, if you have a thorn stuck in your palm, you use another thorn to take it out. That other thorn is forgiveness, and then you throw them both away. You no longer need them. But as long as we need it, it's a beautiful and purposeful tool that we use. Sissy says, you are a miracle in motion, holy ones. Amen. Amen to that. And beauty in all, and all is sacred. And that's our job, the only job. See beauty within all. And sometimes you got to look pretty deep, including in ourselves. For a while, and probably still so, I'm not over anything. I'm not fixed. But I was given a moment this morning of seeing that I'm not broken either. That what I'm going through is simply what I'm going through. It's not the sum total of who I am. Drink deeper, always, and have a big cup. All right, let's head out, guys. Let's find a beaver and a fox this morning. Let me take that back. Let me be happy with what nature presents me. There's a prayer for you guys. May I be happy with what nature presents me. May I be happy with what nature presents, with what life presents me today. And just love. Just love. With that, I offer all of you love, all of my love. To quote Led Zeppelin, that's for you, sissy. North says, have a great day. You too, North. Thank you so much. Agape Omni Love and Namaste to you as well. North says, I hear you there. Nature and life is happiness. Agreed. Agreed. And all right, guys. Thank you. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Max says, Namaste. Namaste, Max. Max, thank you for being in. Max, you know, I was just going to say that. Max says, I'll message you. You know how easy it is to reach me. Oh, sure, Lady Aberdeen. You're free to do whatever you want. Well, actually, I'm shutting things down for the morning, but I'll be back this afternoon. If you leave a question in the comment, and I'll see it, and I'll be happy to answer it. Sissy says, see you later, and we love you back, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate hearing that. You're welcome. You're welcome, lady. All right, guys. Take care. See you, Skits. Enjoy your day, everyone. Much love. Much love to you, Skits.